in that. Under the internal CSS, it says like, under the internal CSS, it says like, you can write one to many, one to many, but while writing one to many, you have to follow these following methods: CSS by tag name, by ID, by class, by tag group, and parent child. We created one example yesterday that was here. Under the internal one example we made CSS by tag name. So what we follow in that, we have follow the name of the tag, then curly bracket open close. Inside we have follow the property value. Again another tag name we have written, and then curly bracket open close property value. So in that case you can say the tag name what you are writing, that is called as a selector, and inside you have called property and value, property and value. So if you write the single tag name, suppose paragraph we have written is called CSS by tag name. Body you have written here CSS by tag name. You have written below in the last P comma div. So for paragraph also and for division also, color is a green and font size is a 30 pixel. Okay, color is a green and font size 30 pixel. So what is that? This is called CSS by tag. Okay, so we need to write. Suppose example, copy this paragraph section and come to your developer guide. Come to your developer guide, and for example, you can add here this line. So in future, if you read this file, you will get to know, okay, CSS by tag name, I can write it in this way. CSS by tag name, we can write using this way. CSS by tag name, we can write like this way. Okay, go next. One more you have written CSS by tag group. Copy this and paste here. CSS by tag group block as an example. This way. Everywhere you can keep the line so that we can write separate example and separate line of series for that. So this is called CSS by tag name. This is called CSS by tag group. Multiple tag name keep separated by comma, and for that write some property and value, it will work. Clear? Let's go ahead. Okay, ready? Next, go ahead. Create next file css by id.html. css by id.html. Next file. css by id.html. css by id.html. Under the internal css, all example under the internal css. css by id.html. css by id.html. So how to create the id is like this. html open close, head open close, style open close, then after head body tag open close, style open close, body open close. Next after that, write a division here, give id equal to abc. Write some more division, id equal to xyz, id equal to xyz. Again id equal to xyz. One id we call 3 times, one id we call 1 time. Now in html we have written tag name and then the property called id equal to some name of the id. In css how to link it? So in the css if you write like this, suppose body, and for that if you write anything, background color is sky blue, this is called which method? This is called which method? id or tag code? This is called css and it's called css by tag name. For body tag you directly wrote the css. Why we wrote for body directly css by tag name? Because body is available only one time, there is no matter of conflict. But division is how many times? 3 times, 4 times. We wanted one division should look different and 3 divisions should look different. So for that, for one division is given, oh, your id is abc, and for the 3 division we said, okay, your id is xyz. Now you will not write the css for div or something, you will write the css for hash abc. Hash used to create the id in css, hash. Okay, now for that to write padding, not padding, margin, suppose 1%, and background as a orange color, and height suppose 200 px. Check now, will it apply for one division or multiple division?
Will apply only for first division ABC.
Hope ready? Let's go ahead. Run this file. Only one place. There is no impact to the remaining two divisions because we have informed to the HTML, not HTML, to the compiler. Apply the CSS margin, background, height to those element whose ID is ABC, not for everyone. In fact, division is 4 times, but ID is applied only one place. So wherever it will match, there only it will get applied. Come down. Now another ID we have called hash XYZ. There you can write something, margin again, keep 1%, float, left, height, suppose 300 px, background, something green color, and margin already given. Just mention the width 31.33%. Height, width, background, margin, and float for XYZ. XYZ is 3 times. Hello. Hello. Yes, I can hear it. Succession. Okay, hope written. After that, check now. XYZ is coming how many times? XYZ is coming how many times? 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. So there is no relation with the div now. Wherever you call the ID property value, there it will get applied. Okay, now copy any block. Suppose ABC only you copy and go to your developer guide and add as example how to create the CSS by ID. Copy the first block. Working or not working? Yes, no.
Working, sir. It's working.
Next, we can copy this div. Come to the CSS developer guide. Right here under the example section. This way. Okay, so next example is based on class. How to create the how to write the CSS for a class. Create the next file, CSS by class.html. Create the next file, CSS by class.html. CSS by class.html. CSS by class.html. We'll take the copy of previous file. By ID you have written, you can take the copy of that. You can take the copy of previous file. Then now after this, in the CSS by class, first is by tag name, second will be by ID. Okay, the third one XYZ you will convert into class using dot symbol. If you apply the dot, it will become as a class. If you keep hash, it will be as a ID. And then in HTML, last three division, apply the class equal to XYZ, class equal to XYZ, class equal to XYZ. Last three division, apply class equal to XYZ. Look ready, check now. This is also working similar.
Yes.
This file also we can run and see. Wherever you have written the hash, it will consider the ID. See, same. ID we wrote one place, hash ABC. So hash will apply for the ID. Where you wrote is it dot XYZ, it will apply for the class. Okay. Next, after that, where to use the ID and where to use the class. When to use the ID, when to how to create that you saw. Hash for the ID, dot for the class. And now next question is, when we have written the ID, this example was also working. XYZ we have called 3 times, it was working. Here we have written the class XYZ, we are calling 3 times, it is working, no problem at all. But where it will get fail, okay, those conditions we have to remember also. Okay, next after that, come to the developer guide. First you can copy this XYZ from here and come to the developer guide. In developer guide, write example. Write example. Like this. Okay, return the class. Now, if you read this file, whenever we want to create by tag name, we can follow the name of the tag, something ID, any ID, curly bracket, property value. Class will happen through the dot. Now go to the ID, CSS by ID, write a line when to write the ID. CSS by ID when you should write, you can write a simple line. Suppose in one page, if in a page, one type of design, one type of design, one type of design required only one time, only one time. Okay. If in a page one type of design is required only one time, then you can follow the ID. In the case of class, we write if in a page one type of design required many times. In one page, one type of design is required many times. Then we can use the class. And in one page, one type of design is required only one time, then we can use the ID. If you will not follow like that, what problem will happen? Suppose in one page, multiple division have the same ID. Example, if you look into the previous file, first write this line for the ID. If in a page, if in one page, one type of design is required only one time. Here it says, if in a page, one type of design is required 10 times. So now we have created a file CSS by ID. CSS by ID. CSS by ID. CSS by ID we have written. In this file, one ID you have called how many times? 3 times. This is also working. Look at here. It's also giving the output. Here, CSS by class. One ID we have used one time, and remaining one class we have used 3 times. Here, instead of ID, instead of class, we have given here call ID. And you can see for all 3 division, we are calling the same ID. So ID will become duplicate or not? Same to same. Day-to-day life, 2% ID number will not be same. It will be different. To identify unique. Yes, you are the you are the you. Okay, in the web technology also, whichever the division you are creating, element you are creating, your JavaScript want to identify uniquely to everyone. Now, in the first division and second division, there is no difference. Both will consider as a same. Crime will be done by last division and capture will happen to the first division because the ID is same. So JavaScript says like, if you ask me to communicate with the XYZ, which XYZ? There is a 3 XYZ. I cannot reach till last XYZ. I will get involved within the engaged within the first XYZ only. Okay, so JavaScript will get fail. JavaScript will not work properly. So in that case, CSS say no problem. Do one thing in one page. If one type of design you want, then you follow ID. Using same ID, your JavaScript will also communicate, and using same ID, your CSS will also communicate. Look at here. ABC here written. ABC is only one time here. There is no problem to the JavaScript. JavaScript want to talk to the ABC. ABC is not multiple times. JavaScript will communicate with the full confidence. When matter will come to talk to the XYZ, JavaScript will get failed. JavaScript will work, but not on right place. You wanted for the last division, it will happen for the first division. So JavaScript says you have to keep every division as a unique. Then only I can talk properly. Okay, so for that, how to make unique? We have to give unique ID for all. So here, if you write XYZ as a 3, XYZ1, XYZ2, XYZ3, you have to write 3 times CSS. CSS become duplicate. If the CSS will not duplicate, JavaScript will get failed. So the technique is CSS says, don't worry, I have another solution for you. If you want one kind of design many times, then don't write based on ID. Write based on class. ID keep unique for JavaScript purpose. Whenever you want to implement JavaScript, for all 3 division, give ID1, ID2, ID3, keep as a unit. But to implement the CSS one to many, you write as a class. So CSS will happen one to many. In this example, now CSS will happen one to many. One XYZ class and how many divisions? 3 divisions. So CSS code we wrote one time and HTML code we wrote 3 times. Will be managed one to many, it will happen. In the future, once JavaScript will come, JavaScript will say like, okay, you keep class separate for your CSS. Okay, now apply unique ID for all division. So all division will have a unique ID for JavaScript and all division will have a common class for CSS. In fact, using class also we can communicate with the JavaScript, but your code will be little complex. Now for ABC we'll talk. For ABC we'll talk. ABC is the ID of first division. Using the same ABC, your CSS is able to communicate, and using same ABC, your JavaScript also can communicate. So using one ID, you are going to deal with the 2 technologies, CSS also and JavaScript also, because it's unique. If ABC will become duplicate, CSS will work. JavaScript says, sorry, I'm confused. Where to go? Because there is a 2 times. Okay, so this formula you will remember, it will be helpful for you. Saying like in one page, one type of design, if you have only one time, then better you write the CSS by ID. Class will also work. You can write a class, you can use one time. Okay, but if you have repeated same kind of look and feel, you have many times, same type of design you have many times, then instead of following the ID, it says like if in one page, one type of design is required many times, then better you follow the class. Your CSS will be one to many, and in the future when you want to implement the JavaScript, you can write the different ID for all the divisions and communicate with the JavaScript. Let me go here. Suppose this is my pen. Inside the pen, if I go here and I design a layout, this is one division on the top. This is one more division in the last. So if you want to design like this, what will follow? ID or class? This is ID or class? How class? Both are different. You have to follow the ID. Class will also work, but you have to write 2 times. And you have to write again unique ID for JavaScript for the future. So better create a ID now only. So using same ID, JavaScript will also work, and using same ID, CSS will also work. 2 ID you will create. Now come there. In between now, suppose you have a small boxes like this. 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box. So this all looks similar. So we will create the ID or class. We will create the class for this. You will write one class for this 4, and you will write another class for this 2. So you will write overall CSS how many times? First one, second one 2 times, and one is for this 3 times, and one is for this 4 times. If you follow the ID, then 1 here, 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Okay, so better than that, write one class wherever you have common look. Write another class where you have the common look. Write the ID if it is a unique. Write the ID if it is a unique. Using same ID, CSS will work. Using same ID, JavaScript will work. So if anyone asks, what is the difference between ID and class? We can say simple. In one page, one type of design comes one time. I will write the ID. So using same ID, we can communicate with the CSS. We can communicate with the JavaScript. If in one page, one type of design is many times, we can follow the class. So CSS we can write one time, we can use under the HTML many times. And in the future, if you required JavaScript, then we can give unique ID for all, and then JavaScript will be compatible to communicate. Okay. This way you can. Okay, next method we have parent child. Wait for a minute. Okay, next after that, come to the next method. What is the next method? Parent and child. How to make a parent tag and how to make a child tag. Create next file. CSS by parent child. CSS by parent child dot html. HTML open close. Head also open close. Style also open close. Come down. Body open close. Follow the UL tag and follow the li tag. Inside the li, follow a tag. Write here some text. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Home. My project. My company. Experience. My contact. my education. And this realize okay. So A is the part of Li, Li is the part of UL. UL is a parent, Li is a child, A is the last child. Okay, now you want your compiler to apply the CSS for A tag. So compiler can apply the CSS for A tag, but in current page, whichever the A is there, everywhere it will apply. We want to apply only those A tag that is under the Li, and Li must be under the UL. So you need to address the child with the help of parents. Okay, example, suppose in Marathali, there is a two house. In both the house, there is a two person. Both the name is called Ramesh. Okay, both the person name is called Ramesh. You want to write a letter to Ramesh. Both names are nearby only. Both house are nearby only. In both house there is a Ramesh. But we want to write a letter to those Ramesh whose father name is Ganesh. Now what will happen? Letter will not reach to the another house. It will reach to those house where father name is Ganesh and then son name is Ramesh. Okay, so same way you are saying, let me copy this 3li. You can also copy this 3li and paste here in the last, write h1 without parent element. Without parent element. Today one person asked, can I use the UL without li? Use the UL without li. Okay. Use the UL without li. You understand that? No. Carry the helmet without a scooter. Same, no. A scooter is not there, but still full day carrying the helmet. What is the purpose of that? No use. Okay. The person asked like, can I use the UL without li? If you use the UL without li, then no use. No. Inside the UL, you have to display something, and to display something, you have to follow the li. Li you can follow without a, that is okay. But there is no any use of the UL without li. Li is the part of UL, so whenever you use the UL, you have to follow the li. And whenever you want to use the li, you must have to follow the UL. Both are together. Okay. So look at there. You want to reach to a tag. You want to reach to a tag whose parent is li and li parent is UL. So it will not address to the last three li. It will address to the this li's. Now how that? Let's go here. First write the CSS for which one? E tag, E tag, E tag, and keep for a color red. Font weight bold. So which A will get affected? All the A or only specific A? All the A or a specific A? All the A will get affected. Reason is A is common. We have not specified which A. We says only A means all the A. Check now. The color will come in the red color and all the A. We want to color only those A that is under the LI and LI should be under the UL. So let's go here. Address now. First, LI A must be under the LI and LI must be under the UL. So followed by a space, you can address the parent and child. So it will go for the A only, but only those A that is under the LI and LI must be under the UL. It will apply for first level, it will not apply to the last LIs. Nothing. Which A? All the A or only first A? Only UL LIA. Only the UL, not out of the UL. Is here. Is here. You can read. This is as usual. Now we need to write the CSS for LI. LI. So if you write like this, LI display colon inline and padding somewhere 20 px. So it will apply for all the LI. It will apply for all the LI. We want to address to those LI that is under the UL. You will write UL space LI. Everyone has got vaccine or anyone is pending? Single dose, double dose. Single dose people come with mask. Single dose people come with mask. Okay, check now. LI will be in same line. Let's go now. Write the CSS for UL tag. Background. Something yellow color, not yellow color. Black color. Padding. Padding. Somewhere 20 px. Anything? Become a black minus. See, everything apply, color happen, everything happened, but only for those A and those Li that is under the UL. Because we are addressing from the grandfather, father, and then child. Okay, 3 steps. 3 nodes you are addressing. After that, you are reaching to the last nodes. So inside the A only, you can write here text decoration, decoration none. Text decoration none. Text decoration none. Text decoration none. Decoration none. So text decoration none will remove the underline. This way we can address to a parent and child. So you will become the parent tag, Li become the child, and A become the last. So what you can do, you can copy this 2 line and paste as an example in your developer guide. Copy these 2, paste as example in your developer guide. So some idea came in mind how to write the CSS. Now if you open the W3 any page, you will understand okay how they have written. Class means ID, dot means class, tag name, space another tag name, space another tag name means parent and child. Okay, next after this, we will design some template and there we will use this all the methods directly. So create a file, give file name index1.html, or maybe you can give template1.html. Give better template1.html. Template1.html. Before doing a template1.html, okay, let's go. Create one file as per your understanding. That should look like this. One division on the top. Any height, any width, you can give no matter. Okay. One more division after that. Little bigger height. Any height, any width, no matter. But it should look like the photo what is looking here. Okay. Give any background. No problem. Okay. Right after that, one more division. That should look like this. Little bigger width. Okay. Background, assume as a some different color or green color. Total how many divisions? 3 division. 3 division and first 2 width is same. last one width is different. But you can see it is leaving some space in the left and it is leaving some space in the right. So how to bring in the center? Which property we have? Margin auto. No, no, without width, all will go full width. You have to write the width for all. Suppose first is 400, second is also 400, last is 600. And margin auto, and again margin auto you have to write so that it will come in center. And you have to write after that margin 1%. Or maybe margin top, margin bottom, something. Okay, so apply the thought, try one page like this. Okay, give the file name template1.html. This is one from your side, what you understood. So you are going to create the ID, clear. There will be how many divisions? Three division, all three division will have different ID. First one is red, second is sky blue, and third one is green. Okay, first two height is different, width is same. Last one width is different, height is also different. Try something, anything. Booked, right? Other people, yes, no should come. Once you're done, you should not log out.
In process, sir.
Done. Okay, let me write now also. So your file hope we have created called template one. TEMPLAT1.html. How many division is required in that? 3 division. HTML, then head, then after that style also, after this you will write a division ID equal to, give any ID, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 3. Now for 1, what you want? For 1, we want like this, as 1, height is 100 px, 100 px, width assume 70%, and margin auto. So will it come something? It will give one division. First division will come. Let me check once. First division is come. Background we have not written. Background red color. Background red color. 1 appear. Next, how we want? Next, we want it like this. Has to something sky blue color. Height keep 400. Then see height keep 400. One more appear. If you want to give some space here between first and second, we can write here. After that, margin height and top 10 px. Reduce height if it look like more. Okay, so gap will come. Gap happened. Now you need one more division, just like first. Third also. 1, 2, 3. Black color. Width 90% or maybe 80%. Height keeps 70, 80. First is 100, we can reduce first to 80, 70, last keep is 100. So now, that's all. Nothing else, this much only. And this is going to look like this. Right now. So, written your own or how is it? For you to written your own, you wrote. How many of from 15 people have written? Okay, we'll connect. Okay, done. One person says Mahesh done. Next, remaining people. After understanding the formula, if you are not able to write, that meaning it's wrong. Okay. After understanding the formula, we should be able to write the code. That is the target. Okay. So next we are going to create the next file to combine everything. ID, class, tag, parent, child, and all. Okay. Next file is called template2.html. Anyone want to look into the code? Please have a look once. 2 minutes रुक जाइए. Wait for 2 minutes. Maybe some people have not said yes, no. Still they have the error. Okay, so we wrote. Next file you have template2.html. Template2.html. This template2.html based on all the feature of ID class and everything whichever we have studied till now. Let's go write the body tag. For that margin as a 0px. No any gap from any side for body tag. You will follow the body tag here. Okay. Next, inside the body tag, you will follow again ULLI. But UL we will not. Okay. ULLI and keep there E tag also again href current file name template2.html. Right here call template1. Keep one more line here template2. Template2. One more line template3. Template3. One more line template4. Template4. Save till here. Yeah. Now we need to write the CSS for UL tag. For UL tag, padding should be somewhere 15px. Background should be green color. Margin of the UL, margin of the UL 0 pixel. No any gap from any side. 0px. Next, after that you will follow UL space li. So for li, it should be display as inline. Display colon inline. It should print one after the other. I'm padding somewhere 1.6 pixel, 1 pixel extra than UL. You will see all will print in one line. Coming in one line. All the li. Now inside the li, you have some e tag also. See, all are coming in one line. These confirm ones look similar.
Yes.
You will write the CSS for UL, li, and then e tag. The color of A should be white color. Then font weight should be bold. And text align should be center. You will find all the li will come in one line. All li's are coming in one line. Something like this. Remove the underline. Text decoration none. Text hyphen decoration none. So it will remove the underline. Okay, so menus already. Inside the UL tag, you will write text align center. Oh, text align center will not work here. Text align center will not work for a tag. Text align center you write for UL. Then all menus will appear in the middle. Text align center you write for UL tag. Then all menu will appear in the center. Menus appear in the middle. Now after that, come down below. After this, write here a effect UL li colon hover. Hover is nothing but when you move your mouse, when you move the cursor on any particular element, then hover effect will fire. Hover event will fire. When you move your mouse on any, element, then hover event will get fire. So it says like when you move your mouse on li, what will happen? Hover effect will fire. When the hover effect will fire, what should happen? Cursor should convert into pointer. Cursor should convert into pointer. Cursor colon pointer. Cursor should be ready to click. After that, background of the li should convert into some different color. Orange color. Okay, check now again. When your cursor will touch the li, When the cursor will touch the li, then cursor will convert into pointer and background will convert into orange color. Something similar or different? Check कीजिए, check once. Li colon hover, no space, is a continuous, no space. Li colon hover, don't give a space. Something like this. See that? Here, once the mouse is going, it's converting into. When the cursor will go there, it will convert into different color. It will convert into different color. Right? Happening something like this. Anyone different? This is called over effect. When you browse the internet and go to the website, move the mouse, color combination will change, menus will open. Those all are called as a, हाँ? ये देखो आप ये space दिया है आप. After li there is no space. Li colon hover. इसके ऊपर वाला ये वाला. So you have written the text outside of it. Check here. The text is the part of A. A is closing where? Understood, no? डॉक्टर साहब पेशेंट के वॉइस को सुनकर बीमारी बता देते हैं, समझे कि नहीं? I have one friend, okay, he's working in the pathologist. We have done the some education together. I have done along with my BCA, I have done the psychology honors also. Okay, he was learning something else, botaniology he was learning. Okay. We become friend. He is pathologist now. Okay. So if you give your blood, no, if you give the blood, after looking into the color, he will say what is the hemoglobin inside. 1 or 2 point difference. Color, after looking to the blood color, he will say your hemoglobin is 11.2. It may be 11.1 or 3, not much difference. देखिए आ रहा है कि नहीं? Working? Check once. Okay, go ahead next. Not happening. I will share the code of CSS and I'll share the code of HTML. Whoever not happening, send your code in chat. Not happening, send your HTML code in chat. Happening, okay. Let's go ahead. After this UL tag, write a div. ID equal to banner. ID equal to banner. Right inside. Div ID equal to banner. Right inside this. CSS static banner. CSS static banner. Written CSS static banner. Next after that, Has banner. Has banner. Background. Background. Orange color. Background. Orange color. Color. Green color. Font size. Font size. 80 px. Text align. Center. Font weight. Font weight. Bold. And height of the banner 200 pixel. And then padding inside the banner 100 pixel. So you will find some 400 height, 400 height plus full width. One orange block will appear. In that, text will be in green color. Their font size will be 80 pixel and the font will be bold and it will appear in the center, mostly horizontal and vertical. Hope written banner. Check now. Something like this. When the mouse will go here, it will match with the color. When mouse will go here, it will match with the color. Wherever the mouse will go, it will say you are on the particular page. The color is matching because on hover you have written orange. Here also background is orange. Both has no gap, so it's look like oh, it's kind of matching. Something similar. Now again using CSS only, you can animate that banner. You can apply some kind of font size changes, color changes, background changes, may some margin left, right, moving, padding. We can apply timer, many things that will come in upcoming classes in few days. Okay, so hope banner appear. Anyone error? No error. Come next to that. After the banner, I will use a tag from the HTML5 that is called footer. It is called semantic element. Element is nothing but is the tag name. Element is nothing but the tag name only. In JavaScript, it's called the element. Bold not working. Check the spelling here. Bold, why it will not work. This is the CSS. Send your code CSS banner code. I will guide you. What is the error? Footer. Okay, now footer inside the footer, right? In a paragraph, some company name. Example, info, campus, Bangalore. We can write some CSS for this footer and we can push in the last. Okay, after text align center, you are given colon. It should be semicolon. Saw the code. Color green semicolon is okay. Text align center. Text align colon center. After center, there should be semicolon. Okay, check now. So let's come now. Write the CSS for footer. Has footer. Oh, no has footer. Footer is the tag name. Directly footer. Footer used to display the content at the end of the page always. Okay. Footer, using the footer, we design the bottom section of the website. It is from the HTML5. It is called a semantic element. Semantic element meaning is what? What is the meaning of semantic element? Those tags that explain about themselves. So if you say header meaning is what? Top. A side means where? Either left or right. Okay. Section meaning is what? One section, two section, area, beginning to last, correct? Similar way, footer, what? End of the page. Nav, NAV, for what purpose? Navigation purpose. Those are called what? Semantic elements. Those tags that explain about themselves. Div is not semantic elements. Div, it is from the HTML. Okay, but you are going to use it everywhere. Okay, come down. Now for footer, we are writing background of the footer called as a something. Some color we can give dark blue, dark blue, dark blue. Color of the footer we can give as a white. Text line of the footer we can give as a center. It should print in the middle. Okay, and after that, padding inside the footer. So padding, what it will do? It will apply the space PADDING. Padding somewhere 15 px. Next, after that, height 120 pixel or maybe 200 or 300 pixel. You can give anything. Check now. So blue color, dark blue color, text in white color, in the center, surrounding inside 15 pixel gap with the height of 200 pixel, one block will appear after the banner. Getting the footer in the last. After this, before footer, we will add some more thing. See, this way. Now hope you are understanding what is the value of CSS. If this entire CSS if cut, then see the value of HTML. Cut all the CSS, save the file and run once. You will see the value of HTML. And again, cut the HTML and see the value of CSS. It will say I'm nowhere. I'm not exist itself. Working footer. Okay, then we will design some more template tomorrow. So any extra hour we are spending on W3. Now you can read the W3. You will get a lot of benefit. There's the ID classes, many things there, no? What you answer. In YouTube, if you like any channel, you can get the material from there also. Like suppose a lot of people have made the video. So if you understand anyone like the way of explanation properly, you can follow that. You will get some more material from there also. Okay. In Udemy, 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 300 rupees, they will give a lot of things. Okay, you can spend 200-300 more rupees. You can get some more material from there. Book, hard copy book, outdated nowadays, so you're not going to spend the time there. So if you have time, you can get some video of someone and then spend the time. Sir, how to animate the footer little like train? Like train means what here? Animated footer like train. Animation is there. I will guide you. Different type. After learning that, you can make train or bus anything. But we will learn animation after a few days, after 2-3 classes. Okay, then see you tomorrow. I will share you this template file in your chat. If need, please download it. It is under the internal CSS folder. Here, template 1. Not template 1, template 2. Template 1 also need. It's gone to your chat. Please download that.